So many options, right? How do you pick? How do you pick? This is my Sony WH-1000XM5. These are my Bose QC45s and the QC700. The most important characteristics of any headphone, including any of these headphones that you see here, well, it really comes down, for me, it comes down to usability. It comes down to, are they comfortable on your head? You know, how long is the battery life? Can I charge it fast? You know, these are the general questions. Can I pair it with my phone and my computer? Because these are the general questions that a lot of us have. A lot of people are like, okay, it has active noise cancellation. Well, all of these come with great active noise cancellation. The active noise cancellation on the QC45s is definitely improved over the 35s. It is, I would say, along the same line as the 700s. The 700s have more microphones, so call quality might be a little better on the 700s than on the 45s, but battery life is better on the 45s than the 700s. This is the 1000XM5s, right? These are Sony's newest headphone on the market, right? These are the newest of the new. They have this modern design. They come with all these great features. Sony's are gonna be only coming with the buttons to turn them on with Bluetooth and to remove or turn off active noise cancellation with the active mode. These have adaptive active noise cancellation. They also come with the V1 processor in terms of the music, and they come with the 8 microphone noise cancellation. All of that fancy talk just means that these have some of the best active noise cancellation on the market. And Sony is the producer or the first creators of active noise cancellation. And these also come with a feature that it's new. So if I take them off, the music's gonna turn off. And if I put them back on, the music's gonna turn back on as long as I'm listening to music. So that's a cool feature. These use gesture control. So depending on how many times I tap it, if I long press it, that's how you control it. You can set the controls inside of the app as well. Call quality is really good on these. The call quality is really good on these. These, I think, have the better call quality, not because these don't come with enough microphones. This one comes with 6 mics for call quality, and let me just make sure I'm putting these on right. This is what they look like. They are super comfortable. I like these 700s. They have a deep pocket. When you turn them on, they're gonna announce to you how much battery life you have. And this is probably, for the parents out there, one of the best features that exists. This comes with simple sync. So if you run a Bose soundbar, right? You have a Bose soundbar. So I'm running on the Bose 700. Now, if you have a 300 or a 500 or a 700 soundbar, not the Bose TV speaker, the soundbar can be synced with your headphones. So you don't have to automatically connect these to your television. You can just have these linked to your soundbar, and then you can listen to TV without having plugged into the TV. So if your child's sleeping, you can still watch TV. Another reason why I like the 700s is just overall comfort and fit. I find that the fit is really comfortable and the passive seal is very good. But if you have a problem with your ears getting very, very hot because these cups make your ears hot, well, then the one I recommend to you is going to be the Bose QC45s. So the Bose QC45s, because they share a lot of characteristics with the 35s, these, you can wear them for, in my opinion, comfortably the longest, because they're gonna have this, they're squishy, and they make a good seal, but they're not going to be super sealed in, so your ears can breathe a little bit more. You know what I mean? Just get a little bit more airflow in there. And all of them can have multi-point pairing. All of them have multi-point pairing, so this guy can be connected to 2 devices at the same time. This one can be connected to 2. The Bose can have a memory of 8 devices, so you can be connected to your laptop and to your phone at the same time, and you can switch between the 2. Even though people are like, well, you talk about all the great features, but ear cups make a huge difference, because the ear cups are going to determine, do your ears get hot? How long can you wear them? They're also going to determine how well the passive sound isolation is going to be. That means if you don't have these on, how much of the ambient noise are you going to hear around you? So I really like the Bose QC45s. The 1000XM5s have the best passive sound isolation, but that's also because if you look at the cups here, the 1000XM5 have the most, technically probably the tightest seal around your ears. Now let's get into the things that I really care about. These do not have as tight of a seal, but that doesn't mean they're not comfortable because of the deep cup here, how deep it is. And I like how Bose puts a big L and an R on them. So you guys see that? The Bose have a big L and the R. The Sonys put the L and the R very small. Like you gotta You gotta find it, right? You gotta find it right there. It's like right there. You know, it's pretty small. So sometimes I'm always like, which direction do I put these on? And that's one of the just, you know, if you use these every day, that's just a noticeable difference that I notice. Now, other differences that you'll also see. The QC45s and the Sony WH-1000XM5s, they don't come with any IPX. 24-hour battery life, 30 hours of battery life on the Sonys, and you get 20 hours of battery life on the QC700s. All right, so all of them are going to give you pretty good battery life. Actually, in my opinion, they all give you very, very good battery life because they always, when you use them, you rarely ever get to make them empty. It's hard because the battery lasts so well, and charging them, everything charges so fast. It's 180 minutes of charge in 3 minutes because these all use USB-C. They all use USB-C now. USB-C, USB-C, USB-C. And USB-C traditionally charges a lot faster than standard USB cables, and that makes life a lot easier if you're just on the go. 700s in terms of weight is 254 grams. The 1000XM5s are going to be 250, and these are 240. Okay, great. Differences, and this is huge to me. The QC45s, you can fold these in. So folding in the ear cups, you might say this is not important, but this makes transporting them so much easier because the Bose 700s and the 1000XM5s, you cannot fold them. So you have to place them flat. You got to place them flat, which is good, but also, I mean, I wish I could fold them. Well, the Sonys are using the latest, greatest Bluetooth. These are using Bluetooth 5.2. The 700s are going to be using the 5.0, and the QC45s, because they're a little newer than the 700s, are using the 5.1. Neither the Bose or the Bose 700s or the 45s are going to be usable with LDAC. And LDAC, you're going to say, what's LDAC? Well, LDAC's the newest codec. Well, the Sony 1000XM5s use LDAC, and LDAC's not really used on streaming services yet. It might not be a big deal. It might not be a big deal at all. The Bose are using the Bose app, and these are using the Sony Connect app. The Sony Connect app is going to be having a little bit more features. You have more EQs that are going to be more adjustable, in my opinion. However, out of the box, or for most people, the Bose EQ is going to be simpler to tune because these already come out of the box sounding very, very good. So that's great. These are going to have better bass, because the bass is going to be bigger on the Sonys. And that's not because these have terrible bass. You can adjust the bass in the EQ, but out of the box, these are going to have a bigger bass sound. It's just a matter of preference on which one you choose for yourself. The best way to look at them is not going to be like, okay, which one is so much better than the other. I think it really comes down to, like, imagine this is a BMW and this is a Mercedes, right? Now, both are great cars. Both are really going to have really good engineering. Very good engineering. Now, the Bose is going to be American. The Sonys are Japanese. They both are fast. They both work well. Imagine if these were cars. It comes down to which one do you like that looks better? Which one's going to be better in your budget? And which features do you care more about? Because they both do everything pretty well. And then to the outside world, everyone's going to be like, hey, you got some great headphones, man. No one's going to, if you saw someone driving in a BMW, you're not going to be like, hey, man, your car stinks. You're going to be like, that's a good BMW. And if you saw someone in a Mercedes, you're like, oh, man, that's a nice car. It's the same thing here. These are all nice headphones. So it comes down to what's the best one for you overall. Is it the Sonys or the Bose? So I hope you enjoyed our review of these three great premium headphones that are currently available and new on the market. So thanks for watching, everyone. This is David with the French Glow, and I hope you choose the right one for you.